It's crazy out there. What a Saturday. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry, I really don't even know what to say about what it's like. It's like the whole world is just collapsing on itself. Everything's all messed up. Oh, but uh, I did get everything going on Twitch. I think this is my second live stream on Twitch, which is pretty interesting. Oh, as this country just falls apart too. It makes sense it's snowing. It just totally makes sense it's snowing. This really sucks. Oh man. Fell asleep sitting in my chair. Which, well, no. This is understandable. Completely understandable. But I was gonna listen to some music, but I don't think YouTube would probably like that very much. Can I do this? Yes, I can do this. What else can I do? No, I'm gonna move you over there. And then I'm gonna do this over there. Perfect. That'll work out. Let's see what happens. Let's play some flip-flop trucker. I don't know. What about some Akon Miller? Akon? I know Twitch is gonna give me a copyright ad or thing after, but whatever, I kinda don't even really care. Oh, tired. What a day. What a day, and it's just begun. Oh man, my head just hurts with like everything that's happening in Canada right now. Bunch of fucking empty promises. Wow, that didn't take very long. Deadly. Get a twofer. Sweet. Akon Miller. Wah, wah. Oh, what's up, you guys? How's everyone's weekend going so far? I know it just started. Well, welcome to the S show. It's trying. Yeah, good morning, Jamie. It's trying to snow here, obviously. Man, it's like the middle of May, and it's snowing here again. Like we're all screwed. This whole country's screwed. Oh, the joys of falling asleep in my chair. I only have another 2 hours before I have to go. Went and cleaned out all the sewer drains around the house because we're expecting, well, I'm expecting a big downpour of rain, an extreme downpour of rain. Yeah, rise and shine is right. Look at my face. Like you see, it's red. It's that cold outside right now. I cranked the heat up. Shh, don't tell the wife. Oh, shit. What a day. And it just started. And I'm out. Sitting here trying to cook this last pen off and it ain't working. A buddy of mine sent me some cash. He wants some money on the video lottery, VLTs, video lottery machines, or casino, playing online casino games. He messages me. He's like, "Hey man, check this out. Check this out." He's like, "I've been working hard. I've been working hard." It's like, dude, you got off work like 3 hours ago. And he's like, "Yeah, but check this out." Sends me a screenshot. I'm like, dude, fucking cash out. Just cash out, man. I wish I could sit there and hold his hand for him because, like, he'll just keep pushing the button. He doesn't even look at the number, how much money is even there. I remember one time, it was like my birthday. I brought him along because I used to bring him as a babysitter to babysit me. Oh, thanks. Oh, casino music. Yeah, play responsibly. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell my buddy to do. Play responsibly, man. Cash out when you can. Holy crap. Oh, he sent me 40 bucks, so I don't know. That'll help me along, considering I only get like 250 bucks a month to survive on. Feels like every job I'm trying to find is like, here, can you send us some your what do you call it? Your references? Okay, send you my references, never hear back from them. Call my reference people my references and be like, "Hey, did you get any calls?" Nope, didn't receive a single phone call. Why the fuck am I even trying? Like, this is the fucking worst. I don't know what's going on right now. This whole world has gone upside down and backwards. Oh, and then people trying to ban the census or protest the census by not filling it out and they mail it back. It says putting return to sender. Like, oh my God. You think protesting not filling out the census or not filling out the census is a protest? Like, what? What? Just don't fill it out. Like, last time the census was actually filled out properly was in 2021. Like, I don't think anyone's filled out a census form since fucking COVID. It's insane. Oh man, just absolutely crazy. This is not the song I clicked on. No, I want that song. Is that this one? This is a good one. Meg Jacobs. Okay. Oh, Raining in London. I don't want that Raining in London. I don't even know that song. How about some spaceships? What is going on here? My whole everything is just screwed up. Just perfect today. Perfect start. It's snowing. I can't get anything to work. At least I got Twitch going today. Woo! I got Twitch. I'm not only on YouTube, I'm on Twitch. Couldn't get Instagram going because Instagram wants it this away, not a this away. Like, holy, come on, you guys. Like, come to a consensus here. Come on, there's got to be something on here, or I'm already getting pulled. What's another good one? Oh, man, might as well play some AI music. Sorry, sorry, trucker ticks. I don't know why you're asking people to come check out your music. I'm pretty sure there's probably a lot of people listening to this music. Anytime now. There we go. Tanker Yanker. This sounds like oh, LMFAO. LMFAO, they did a concert in the Dominican Republic in a cave. There's like a studio or a I don't know how to describe it. It's just unreal. They were like performing inside a cave. It's funny. It was like $160, including your travel from the resort to go see LMFAO, which is pretty crazy. That was in their heyday, though. Went for my cousin's wedding. Almost lost him the day of, or the day before his wedding. He went out into the ocean. It's like 9 o'clock at night. It's pitch dark. Goes tries swimming in the ocean. It's funny. He comes out. He's like, I lost my. He had like, I think a watch and his shoes. He lost his watch and his shoes into the ocean. It was pretty funny. Oh, I wonder if he's still married. Oh, fuck. The way our family's relationships go, yeah, yeah. I don't expect him to I don't know. If he is still married, I'd be pretty surprised. Yeah. Our bloodline aren't easy to deal with apparently. Always getting in shit for stuff. Oh, I can't believe it's trying to snow. This is just insane. I know it said it was going to snow today, and it is. I was kind of crossing my fingers. Come on, just be rain, just be rain. Poor freaking farmers out here. Like they have no idea what the hell's going on. No, I don't want that song. I want this song. What the hell's going on, Spotify? Do I have to do this? Possibly. I don't know. Why is nothing going on? Come on, music. Well, that ain't turning out very good. That sucks. Oh, fuck. I just feel so frustrated about this whole country right now. Everyone's like blaming Carney for everything. It's like, you know what? It wasn't Carney who got us into this position in the first place. If Trudeau would have done what Carney is doing right now, we would be in such a better place, but we aren't. And it just sucks that things are getting played out the way they are. I don't even know what to say. Tried getting a hold of my buddy. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm always up. I'm up at like 5 o'clock in the morning." Okay. Messaged him at 6. I guess you're not around. But, oh, you're probably drunk. I don't want you over here. Okay, sure. I'll be like Wob Canoe, being called a drunk. Whatever. I've been called a drunk enough. It's not gonna bother me. And the worst part, yeah, being sober, eh? Get called drunk when you're sober. Whatever. I'm not gonna let it bother me too much. Just try and let things slide off your back. And then the wife sitting there asking me about where her pills are. Like, open your eyes. Where the fuck do you think your pills are? Like, yeah, I just went and hid your pills for some reason. No, they're in the bathroom where they should be, not on the fucking kitchen counter where I'm trying to make food and clean dishes. Like, oh my goodness. And just negativity, constant negativity. Like, You try and be positive, and there's someone sitting there kicking your feet out from underneath you. Like, it's just so frustrating with everyone right now. I can't even describe it. You try and be positive. What the fuck is the point of even trying to be positive? Just might as well just be a negative, grumpy ass. Maybe I'll live longer. Motherfucking tank. I'm a motherfucking tank. Oh my goodness. What a great start to the weekend. Like, absolutely just, oh, I don't even know what to say. Country's falling apart. It's snowing in the middle of May. I think this is here. Let's ask Gemini. When was the last time it snowed in in May in Manitoba? There we go. Not that you can really trust Gemini, because she's not always correct either. And yes, I said she. And really funny, the other day I was just checking a date, and I was left Gemini on, and all of a sudden Gemini blurted out, "You don't want that job." I was like, Excuse me? What?" Like, I had just read an email, and I never applied for this job, and then I did some fact checking, and it's like an hour and 45 minutes that away. Didn't say what the job was. It's like, "Hey, would you want a job interview?" Blah, 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 blah. I didn't apply for a job. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, but then Gemini, it was so funny. Gemini just, where did you get that from? Are you reading my emails? Probably. Good morning, Gemini. When was the last time it snowed in the middle of May in Manitoba?
Good morning. Well, there have been a few mid-May snowfalls in Manitoba. It snowed around the middle of May in 2014 and in 2015.
2014 was the last time it snowed in May. Are you kidding me? Almost, it's like 10 years ago it snowed in the middle of May. Ugh. Mm. Oh, since I have my phone out, let's do some looking up. Oh, I got my bike all fixed up. As far as I know, I shouldn't have any more leaky tires. And then who blows a front tire? I have, like, since I was a kid, I've probably blown like maybe one front tire. And then when I took my front tire off, it was a bulletproof tire. It's supposed to be one of those puncture sealing tires. Yeah, interesting. Shrinkflation? What's shrinkflation? Eatflation? How about WUKA? Oh my goodness. What's a WUKA? Yeah, that's life. Yeah, thanks. Oh, wow. Well, I guess that subscription's done. Uh, no, I don't want that. I want this. Oh my goodness, how many more ads are they gonna throw in here? Oh, just a couple more. Oh, WUKA. I want WUKA. Goodness gracious. There we go. Goodness gracious. Wow. Now I got 2 hours to wait. Oh. 2 hours to sit here and kill some time. Tell you the truth, only thing I really want right now is to smoke a fucking joint. Tell you the truth, I really needed to smoke a joint before I did the news yesterday. Just even the stuff I go and look up for the news. Normally it's pretty good. It's like empty promises, empty promises. What did they get out of the meeting in China? Nothing. Nothing, just a bunch of empty promises. Like, I feel bad for the farmers down in the States. Like, just absolutely getting shafted right now. Absolutely just getting shafted. Like, it would have been nice to have Trump, like, speak up about what's happening to the farmers and stuff. It's like, no, industry, industry, industry. It's like, yeah, farming is an industry, bud, and you're kind of just leaving them in the loop. Leaving them for a loop. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Soybean farmers. Those billions promised to buy billions of dollars worth of soybean. Yeah, that's really gonna help the soybean farmers right now. Yeah, considering they could have used that, when everything went down. Just absolutely frustrated with everything. Oh, there was some stuff I did forget to talk about the other day. Was it this one? What is this? That's the 15th. I think it was the 11th. I forgot. No, I did that one. Yeah, I talked about that too. There's something here I'm missing though. Is it the 14th I missed? No. Propaganda. Prisoners. The Republic of Ecuador. Already talked about that. The Great Dust Bowl of 1934. Yeah, well, we had that 2 days ago. The Great Dust Bowl. The Great Dust Bowl sweeps Canada and the prairies. Sorry, the Canadian prairies and America, traveling as far as the East Coast. Yeah, we had that yesterday. Not yesterday. Wednesday. No, sorry. Thursday, we had a big wicked windstorm. It was just tearing off all the topsoil. It was pretty crazy. I don't think I've seen the sky that dirty before, and like literally, I'm cleaning off my phone as I'm like Skyping with a buddy. I was talking to a buddy on Discord, video chatting. Wow. Yeah, what am I missing here? There's something I was gonna talk about that I totally skipped the other day. Was it this one? Was it the 12th? I forgot. Yeah, it was this one. It was May 12th. I forgot to talk about things that happened today in history. Was birth Yeah, I talked about Florence Nightingale, but I didn't talk about things that happened today in history. Oh, I guess I could do what's happening today in history right now. Let's see if there's anything important. Let's see whose birthday it is first. Yeah, whose birthday is it today? Un momento, por favors. Oh. Yeah, let's see what happened today in history. Actually, more interested in birthdays. The F, my computer is just absolutely just effed right now. Probably due to the fact that I downloaded a new game. Been playing this game called Misery. Yeah, Misery is right. This is not the right game to even be playing right now. Holy, a lot of stuff happened today. No way. Really? Well, this obviously wasn't a Saturday when all this stuff happened. This had to be a weekday. Wow, it was a busy day. 1606, 2,000 foreigners murdered in Russia. Okay, that's it. That's all they say. Wow, there is a lot of stuff that happened today. Well, this is why I don't do news on the weekends. Republican Convention, 1860 to 8. What? Chicago Republican Convention selects Abraham Lincoln as candidate. Oh. Oh, sorry, I gotta answer this. Thank you. Good old Lucy. A bunch of tire kickers. I just referenced Canada as a bunch of tire kickers. How funny is that? I just texted my buddy. I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "How you doing?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm surviving." He's like, "Yeah, me too." Is it frowny face? He's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. This fucking country's gone to shit. It's a bunch of fucking tire kickers. Really sucks." It really frustrates me to watch our country go to this. And what's funny is like some of the stuff that people have been saying to me too. It's like, well, Quebec had the right to fucking vote for a separation. Yeah, but are they trying to do it now? You know, like you'd think if it was Alberta separating, Quebec would be like, hey, hey, don't forget about us. Let's separate too. Well, no, because they tried that and they know what happened after. Didn't work out so good. You know, it just made the country hate Quebec even more. And you know, it's funny, Quebec wasn't on the best standings in the first place. And now Alberta's in the worst standings right now. It's just a shame that this whole country has to be like this. I don't understand any of what's going on, and I don't understand where people's mentality are at. Like, what do you think you're being ripped off from the federal government, Alberta? You think that Canada's ripping you off? I really don't understand. And can you give me an answer? Why? Why? Like, you should be thankful for what you guys have. You guys don't pay PST, and this is one of the reasons Quebec doesn't like you, Albertans, is because you guys don't pay PST. And you know what's funny? You know how many Quebecois moved to Alberta? Yeah, it's like, oh, okay. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Well, since I'm on here, I'm gonna play this. Not like you guys are gonna hear it in the first place. Yeah, this whole country is fucked. Oh my God. Can anybody tell me why Alberta thinks they're getting ripped off? Anyone? Anyone? Like, should be thankful for the things that you do have. You should be thankful to be a part of Canada. And then with what's going on in the United States, oh, how about the $500 billion loan that the United States is gonna give Alberta to separate? And remember, it's a $500 billion loan. Like, what's going on with that? Anyone? Like, oh yeah, the US is gonna give us a $500 billion. It's a loan. And that loan, they're gonna stick that straw up your ass and they're gonna suck every drop of oil out of that province and give you nothing. Like, to get it's like borrowing money from somebody and then them asking you for a big favor after, and then you have to do it, you know? It's like it's like, "Hey, dude, I need you to help me come get rid of this body." That's like pretty much what Alberta is. If they take that loan from the United States, that's pretty much what the U.S. is going to be like. U.S. is going to be like, "Hey, come help us get rid of this body," and that'll be the rest of Canada. And what really, I don't even know if I should be talking about this because it's going to be upset a few people and few people that are close to me too. Well, I feel that they're close to me, like known each other for a while, and I don't like to talk shit about people. Well, it's not really talking shit about people, but like, here, let's close some of this stuff. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. That's better. So, I have a couple friends in Alberta. Well, associates. Let's call them associates now. I wouldn't say friends anymore, but associates. I got one who's originally from Ontario, lived in Alberta for roughly 2.5 years, signs the separation papers. And then I have another buddy or associate who's lived in Alberta pretty much his entire life and signed the separation papers, but also is going for their treaty card. Like, hello? Hello, Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Oh, yeah, Bueller's not here. Like, okay. And what's funny is the one who's going for the treaty card, who wants to separate, is like, yeah, I think the Indians are down with this. I think they want to separate. They want to separate from the white man, not from Canada. They want this country to themselves. They want to separate the white man than everyone else. This is their land. Like, I like, do you understand this? Like, okay, you sign the separation papers and then you want to get your Métis card. Yeah, that'll get you a Métis card real quick. Like, what are they putting in the water in Alberta? Why does it look like I have like a cross eye? Maybe I've been watching Humberto too much. And there's one guy. Yeah, Big Orange Express there. Humberto fucking chews me out one day because, like, what the fuck? Like, dude, I supported your channel and all of a sudden they just now hate me. Not once did I ever talk shit about you, and then you just start fucking chewing me out for no reason. And same with Sick Bastard and Moto Bomb Virginia and who else? Ray's Moto Ride or something. Like, fuck all those guys. Well, you can't be on this channel because you don't own a motorcycle. You wouldn't have any fucking subscribers if everyone didn't own a motorcycle. Like what the fuck, you guys? You bring me in a part of your community, you're okay with it, and then like, oh well, he doesn't own a motorcycle, he shouldn't be a part of this community. Well, I can name a shitload of people that watch your channel that are a part of the community that don't own a fucking motorcycle either. Like, fucking hypocrites. Everyone's just pointing fingers, and it's funny because, like, yeah, I'm an easy target. Why? Because I won't fight back. Normally, I'll just fucking walk away. And then, was it Obscure Outdoors? Yeah, Obscure Outdoors. Yeah, that's another thing. Beer for Breakfast morning show. Yeah, that's a good show to have every morning. Yeah, beer for breakfast. I don't care if you're fucking retired. You don't wake up every morning and have a fucking beer and get drunk first thing in the morning. Yeah, I do like to have a morning beer every once in a while, but every fucking day. And I think that's where it became like a real conflict. And the fact that I think the only reason they had me on their show is because I'm Canadian and just use me as a punching bag. Oh, fuck, I should just put this on the stereo instead of listening to that through there. But it's not gonna matter anyways because this is already gonna be blocked. And I don't really care. I really don't care. I keep forgetting about doing stuff like this. Sorry, do that, and then I can show that you're up there. Sorry, Jamie, I threw you up there for a little bit, but yeah, I don't want to throw you in the loop because I know there's people that watch my channel that watch other people's channel. So yeah, but just seems like everyone's a bunch of fucking hypocrites right now, and everyone's pointing fingers. Like nobody wants to man up for anything anymore, and it's really frustrating. Especially Danielle Smith in Alberta. She doesn't want to man up for anything. Like she's literally placating the Alberta separatists right now, and I can't. This is another thing that frustrates me. She's a Trojan horse, and no one can see that. It's like, oh, it's a gift. We're getting a gift. We're getting a gift. Yeah, no, Danielle Smith is just playing a game. She's playing everyone right now. Like it's just so mentally frustrating right now to watch this country have to go to the point like this. Oh, I should have copied that link there. Thought I would have more people sign that petition I had, but it is what it is. Whatever. I tried. I failed. I walked away. Yeah, this Canada is just absolutely ass backwards. Like I I think everyone expects Carney to like do everything right now. Well, he's trying to do that, and no one's giving him a chance. Everyone's discrediting him for everything that he is trying to speed up. Well, you can't speed that up now. But you guys are saying you want this now. We need more pipelines. We could get more product out to the market. We can make this country better. Like, we've been fighting for some of these pipelines for how many years? And now it's like, hey, no, you can't build that pipeline. No, we can't do that. It's like, okay, like, you guys want it or not? Like, it's either a yes, no question. It's not a no, you can't do that. Like, just a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Absolute hypocrites out there. Like, I'd love to hear what Gary has to say, but I almost guarantee I know exactly what Gary's gonna say. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, let him go." It's like, dude, you're like 79 years old. Like, yeah, you can say that right now, but like, think about the people that still have to live under you. Yeah, you're gonna be dead and gone, and then we have to live with this mess that, this country has created. Just an absolute shit show. Is anyone else's head hurt? Like, oh my goodness. I'd like to say I want a beer, but I don't. Really, I just want to smoke a joint, to tell you the truth. And then the legalization of marijuana in Canada. Everyone thought they were getting a gift. No, they already had that plan to legalize marijuana. It didn't matter who was getting into power. And the reason that they were going to legalize marijuana is so they could put more laws into place. Now there's zero tolerance when it comes to drinking and driving. It's not 0.08 anymore. It is zero tolerance. You have one beer, you're fucked. You're going to get an impaired or a 24-hour suspension with your vehicle impounded. So then you're going to have to go to the impound yard, pay for the fee, or the towing fee, and the storage fee. And then, yeah, the authorities get a cut of that. And then the towing company gets cut of that. And then the storage company gets cut of that. Like, by legalizing marijuana, they just made other rules even more strict. And now they're talking about these new 2027 cars uh, won't let you drive if you look disheveled. If you say you wake up too tired or you're half dazed, everyone's probably had these mornings. You get up in the morning, you don't want to go to work. And then you go into your car at 2027. You put your key. Well, there is no keys anymore. You can't put your key in ignition and start it. You got to push a button. Now the cars will sit there and start looking at your face and be like, imagine if I went like this when I started my car with some of these 2027s. Will be like, oh, yeah, you don't look like you should be driving right now. I'm not going to let you turn the car on. I've only been driving for the last, like, when did I start driving? Age 6, 7? Yeah, I've only been driving since I was 6 or 7, legally or not legally. Like, we used to sit there and drive cars around in my buddy's backyard. I've been driving Bobcats, Zoom booms, forklifts since I was a kid. It's funny, the one job I had, everyone took the forklift course. And yet, do you think anyone who took that course could drive a fucking forklift? And meanwhile, the only person, this guy right here, the only one who doesn't take the course is the only one that is capable to actually drive a forklift. I could flip a penny. Well, we don't have pennies anymore. I could flip a penny up onto the fork. Yeah, that good. Like, it's funny. Just some of the stuff I'd show people what I could do with a forklift. I'm like, oh. The one time, yeah. I took the propane tank off the forklift one time. It was like, "Ooh, you can't drive that around without tank on there." I was like, "There's still a lot of gas left in there, and it's liquid propane." So, yeah, trust me, this forklift will run for another 5 to 6 minutes. So, yeah, I can get it inside before it starts raining, so whatever, don't worry about it. You don't have to you don't have to run to go get more propane another propane tank to get this forklift running. It'll still run. Like, goodness gracious, like, oh. And then the one guy who took the forklift license, yeah, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I got the highest score." Meanwhile, this is guy who's running over everything. Dean Merckx. Yeah, what a fucking character that guy is. Actually, to tell you the truth, he's a fucking goof and a fucking rat, too. Thieving rat. Dean Merckx. Fucking most crooked salesman I've ever fucking met. And you want to talk about a drunk? Guy keeps a bottle of vodka underneath the seat of his car. Yeah, and they give me shit for going and having a steak sandwich and a beer. Yeah, I can't have a beer, one beer with my steak sandwich. Like what the fuck is your problem? It's not like I'm dealing with the public. I'm in the back fucking doing all the fucking heavy lifting, doing the real work. Oh. But it was so funny when I quit that company. I told them I remember when the first paychecks started bouncing. I was like the first paycheck bounced. I was like, "Okay, I'm out of here. I quit." Everyone's like, "What?" I was like, "The writing's on the wall. If you guys don't know the owner of this company and you don't know his background, he borrowed money from the wrong fucking people. He doesn't play with his money. This guy used to own was it Bowflex? He had the rights to Bowflex. And then he sold that, was it for $160 million? No. No, sorry. Is it not 106 million. So after taxes and everything else, what the government took away. So you got about half. So about 60 let's say about $60 million. Do you think he goes and invests his own money? No, he goes and plays with other people's money. It's funny, the company was doing poorly. Instead of him putting his own money back into the company to like keep it alive, keep it afloat, no, he went and started asking money from other people. Oh, here, I'll promise a return of this, promise a return of that. Oh man, we were like back due. We owed like, was it Heat Savers, a fireplace company? We owed them like $100,000 in just product that it was a promise, we'll let you build your showroom with this. We'll give you a supply of that, and we'll give you this, and then you have to pay it back. And yeah, that didn't go very good. Those companies parted ways. They used to be like this Heat Savers and this company I'm talking about. And then this other company just absolutely took a shite. And one of the reasons that it took a shite is he opened way too many stores at once and then hired the wrong fucking people. He had a store in Yorkton, one in Saskatoon, one in Regina, two in Winnipeg, one in Brandon, two, okay, two in Winnipeg, Brandon, Yorkton, Regina, Saskatoon. So six stores across Canada, and just completely just hired the wrong people to like, I don't know what his thinking was. I remember when he called me up and he was like, "Hey, do you want a job?" And I was like, "I have a job." And he's like, "Okay, name your price." And I was like, "What do you mean name my price?" He's like, "How much you want a year?" I was like, "Okay, $65,000 a year. That's how much I want." And he's like, "Okay, done." What? Really? Like, I would have been happy with 50K. I just threw another 15K on top of that. Okay, yeah, here you go. So I was getting paid salary. Yeah, 65K a year. What did I last? I lasted like 2 years. Well, I lasted 2 years there before I left, and then the company went belly up. I think there's only one of these stores across Canada now. think there's one in Winnipeg. Just absolutely shit the bed. And it's funny, like you could see the people disappearing from the other franchises, like the good people. And then when they started getting rid of the knowledgeable people around the stores, like the go-to people. Like if you needed information, you go talk to that person. But when he recontracted these people were making anywhere from 70 to 80 grand a year working for these companies. And then he started doing like feasibility costs, like, oh, it's not feasible for me to keep these people at like 60, $80,000 a year. So let's get rid of them and hire some minimum wage people. And just absolutely backfired. If he would have kept those good people, the company would have kept going. Definitely for sure. But no, no. And then borrowing money from the mafia and the bikers, yeah, that was a smart idea. Yeah, and then promising their return in like how many months? You already had $100,000 debt with Heat Savers. I don't know what the debt was. I think it was $250,000 from not Beachcomber hot tubs. What was the Michael Phelps hot tubs? Swim spa or yes, something spa, swim spa. A swim spa is one of the swimming hot tubs. Where it has like the wakes in it. But no, I don't know. If somebody gave me $1 million, I'd definitely do something good with it. I wouldn't be fucking wasting it for sure. I know a lot of people would look at me like, oh, I don't trust him. Don't trust him. Okay. The reason why people are telling you not to trust me is because those are probably the least trustworthy people in the first place. You know, everyone's got to point a finger. Misdirection. It's always misdirection. It's almost like what's happening in Alberta. It's just disgusting what's happening. Just absolutely disgusting. And to all the people that say, well, you allowed Quebec to have the vote for it. Yeah, that was a totally different scenario and it was a totally different time. Like to sit there and separate now, I don't know. I'm just frustrated with everything. I can understand why people don't want to watch the news, but it's not the news that's bothering me. It's people's mentality that is really bothering me. Like it breaks my heart that people are losing their how can I phrase this? They're losing their patriotism. There is no patriotism anymore. And the reason that there's no patriotism anymore is because, well, I'm sorry to say, uh, and not just patriotism, not heritage. What's the word I'm looking for? Like our Canadian values. We've lost our Canadian values, and it really sucks. And the reason we've lost our Canadian values, it's slowly progressed. It just didn't happen overnight. It just didn't go like and then crash. When we started losing our values is allowing too many too many foreigners into this country, giving them Canadian citizenship, and then trying to respect their values and then forgetting about our values, like removing religious items from government positions and stuff like that. That was the start. That was just a start. And I lived in Quebec when they started removing religious items from the province. And it's funny, let's remove religious items from all of Quebec, but yet all of our swear words are about the church. You know, Callis, the tabernacle, that means like fuck the stand or yeah, the Callis is what the priest stands behind. Callis that tabernacle. Like it's pretty much like fuck the thing that the priest stands in front of. And then Callis, it's almost like Christ, but it's not Christ. Callis is a cup. Callis is the cup of Christ. And they always use this as blasphemy. Okay, let's remove religious items, but yet let's still use like religious words as blasphemy. You know, like this. I thought getting away from Quebec would kind of like make me feel better. Just like I'm not super religious, but when they start digging up dead nuns who have been there for 200, almost 300 years, actually, yeah, 301 years was the oldest grave at this nunnery. They dug up all these nuns and moved them somewhere else so they could build a 16-story condo building. Wow. That right, just even saying that out loud, it it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. And like I said, I'm not super religious, but that is some of the most fucked up shit I have ever heard of and seen. Like I didn't think it was ever going to go through. The courts didn't even really appeal it because money talks, and all the judges in Quebec are crooked anyways. And then Quebec, the courts. There's another thing. You want to talk about crookedness with the courts in Quebec? Well, there's a timeline on due process when it comes to court dates and the proceedings when it comes to crimes. If it's not the hasn't been brought to court in a specific amount of time, then it gets thrown out. So you have like bikers, mafia members, they sit there and their lawyers will keep like remanding it or keep asking for information and they'll keep delaying it to the point where it's not a fair due process in a correct and just time. So they have to throw the cases out. I thought that was bad when I moved there. I thought that was bad. I was like, "Oh, that's kinda cool. If I had a good lawyer, I could just get him to remand that and keep remanding it, keep remanding it, and then, if it's not done in a due process or in a just time, then it gets thrown out." So, like, that's a good way to, like, clean up the court system. Yes, and that was their point, is to keep the court systems flowing. But what they didn't realize is they're gonna let the criminals walk. Yeah, this whole country is absolutely effed. And then Alberta, you guys with that raising the speed limit to 120. Oh, yeah, sweet. There'll be less speeding tickets. No, it's going to be the same amount of speeding tickets. The tickets are just going to be more expensive. Like, I don't understand this. I absolutely don't understand this. And then you're burning 20% more fuel. Like just basic math. What's 20% of 100? 20%. So to put that on top of that 100%, that's 120%. Now, put that into your fuel tank. And with the fuel costs going up right now, okay, now you're going to be paying more road tax. Okay. They're just suckering more money out of you. Just absolute asinine. Everyone thinks they're getting a gift, but there's a plan to all of these things, and no one's getting it. And that's really what's upsetting me the most is people aren't getting this. Like, oh, we got a prize. We got something from the government. Yeah, yeah. It's like Loblaws and that bread price fixing that they did. Like, okay, we're gonna give everyone who applied for that bread fixing after that settlement, we were gonna give everyone $49.11. Ooh, $49.11 out of what was it, $11 million? $11 million. Well, you know what, Loblaws? That tab should have been $100 million. Like some of these companies need to the Canadian government needs to start going after these big corporations, but they can't because they're all lobbyists. They lobby the government to get away with some of this shit. It's so sad. And with Loblaws, they pretty much control everything. They have what? Do they own Sobeys too? No, they don't own. They own Superstore. Oh, what does Loblaws all own here? Can't quite remember off the top of my head. I know Superstore for sure. Maybe, maybe Sobeys too. But by what I've been reading, Sobeys is kind of separating themselves from some of this controversy that's happening with grocery stores right now. They got rid of all that Maple Leaf stuff to make you buy Canadian. That really wasn't Canadian products. Oh yeah, I was gonna do birthdays. What grocery stores does Loblaws actually own? Superstore and
Loblaws owns quite a few brands. Besides Superstore, there's No Frills, Shoppers Drug Mart, Real Canadian Superstore, Provigo, T&T Supermarket, and a bunch of others. Are you interested in
no, I
some of
don't
the
want the bunch of others. I want the names of all of them, please and thank you.
Sure thing. Some of the main ones are Atlantic Superstore, Dominion, Extra Foods, Fortino's, Fresh Mart, Maxi, No Frills, Provigo, Real Canadian Superstore, Shoppers Drug Mart, T&T Supermarket, Value Mart, and Zehrs. There might be some smaller regional banners too, but that covers the big ones.
Sobeys is his own independent along with Safeway.
You're right about Sobeys. It's part of a big company called Empire Company Limited. And actually, they also own Safeway in Canada too. So those are both under the same umbrella.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, thanks, Gemini. Oh, that's so funny. So Sobeys owns Safeway too. That's pretty funny. Oh, yeah, Loblaws owning Shoppers Drug Mart. Oh, you should see the jet that they had. It'd make Doug Ford jealous. And the jet that they own, oh my goodness, you'd think the CIA or it was a military jet. It's like all blacked out in this radar radar absorbing paint. It's the craziest jet. I remember seeing it at the airport. So I went up to the hangar. I was like, whose jet is that? They're like, that's Loblaw's jet. Even the people at the hangar, they were just like, yeah, that's Loblaws. Attached Harmony. Oh, AI viewers add whack. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Could you reiterate on what that means, attached? Or are you an AI? But yeah, if you, I wonder if I still have pictures of that jet. I took a few, but it has like radar absorbing paint on the Loblaws jet. It's like it's almost better than just a dildo's. Oh, sorry, Carney's jet. It's so crazy. And it was funny when I went to the hangar too. No one had any problems telling me who owned that jet. Like, yeah, that's Loblaws, and just their eyes roll. That's Loblaws. It's like, ah, wow, that didn't take much prying. I thought I would might have had to like weasel them or maybe give them a tip to tell me who owned it. Oh, it's so funny. It's funny because like I think it was 2 weeks before that I just picked up a safe from that airport. A safe. They were trying to sell a safe and no one would come and buy it. So I bought it for $60 because they didn't have the combination for it. No problem. I got a safe guy. Yeah. So he just recoded it. Cost me $80 to recode it. And yeah, sitting right there. I remember loading it. The guy looks, he's like,
rolling the safe out on this forklift. Or no, he didn't have a forklift. And I backed the van up and he's like, where's your forklift? I was like, right here. What the fuck are you talking about? Forklift. He's like, there's no way you two are gonna lift that. I was like, dude, don't judge a book by its cover. Ready? One, two, three. Picked up the safe and threw it in the back of his van. He was just like, well, what the fuck? How the fuck did you just pick that safe up like it was nothing? No, we didn't pick it up like it was nothing. Like, there's a skill to it. Like, yes, you can fake it till you make it, but it was so funny. But moving wood stoves and like upstairs into basements and stuff like that, fireplaces. Some of these factory built fireplaces, you can barely strip them down anymore. They're all one giant piece. You can take the brick out, maybe get rid of like one or two cast iron pieces. No point taking out the air tubes because air tubes don't weigh anything. Like, oh my goodness. I remember one time I put a fireplace in this guy's basement and by myself. He comes home, fireplace is like set up, it's on the pedestal already, it's in the basement. He's just like looking around, like looking at the fireplace, looking at me, looking at the fireplace, looking at me. It's just you? Just you here? Yeah. What? Like, who are you expecting? Like, more people to come? Like, you only need one person to do this job. And he's just like, how the fuck did you get that thing down here? I was like, oh, trade secret. I'm not going to tell you. I never told people how I did things. That's another thing. I hate telling people all my secrets because normally I tell my secrets, then people start abusing them. You know, it's just messed up. Tricks of the trade. Don't tell secrets. Only time I'll tell my secrets is if somebody is like really deserves it or like they're an older person, like an elderly person. I'll tell them how I did stuff. Because normally when older people tell other people how to do things, no one listens to them anyways. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Like, oh, you can't do that. It's like, okay, this person's been around for 80 fucking years. So you think they'd know better, right? But no, nobody listens to them. This is why I only tell older people my elderly people my tricks. And what's funny is these older people, they're like, yeah, okay. That was pretty smart. Like, yeah, like I'm not stupid. Like, and my writing is getting pretty good now. What's actually really funny is I can write better when I'm tired. I don't know how I can write. This is me writing tired. And then you want to see me writing like when I'm actually trying to write? Oh, here. Clearly see the difference. Like my writing is just night and day. This is me writing tired. Nice, tight, little words, right? And then me normally big fat letters, like holy, like the blind could read that. The blind could read that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so I keep all my trade secrets to myself. Oh, don't tell anybody anything. Oh, don't make anybody else's life easier unless they deserve it. And I haven't found too many people who deserve good advice. And then the people I do give advice, do you think they listen to it anyways? No. Hey, Tolga, what's up, bud? Oh man. Sorry, I'm just sitting here venting after the last like 3 days of just my head just wants to explode. I'm so frustrated with just everything. Just trying to like
figure out what the hell is going on with this planet. I think Jamie might still be here. Jamie was here at 6:11. It is Jamie was here an hour ago. He might still be in here. I don't know. But I'm on Twitch too. Yeah, finally got that set up. Well, I'd been on Twitch before, but not like this. But I got all that set up. I was trying to do my Instagram too, but Instagram wants everything like this, not like this. It's like, oh, sorry, we don't want it horizontal. We want it vertical. I was like, okay, then fuck you, Instagram. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, this just everything's so fucked up, Tolga, man. So fucked up. Just absolutely fucked up. Like, and one thing, well, that you're here right now, I'm not gonna say any names or anything, but like, from somebody who moves from one province and then moves to Alberta, and then they sign the petition to separate from Canada, you haven't lived in Alberta more than 2.5 you've only lived in Alberta for 2.5 years, and that gives you the right to sit there and sign a petition to separate from Canada. Like, what the hell? And then what happened with you in the trucker rally? You're sitting there like pro Canada, pro Canada, pro Canada, and then all of a sudden just slam on the brakes, e-brake till the tires rip off, and now let's separate from Canada. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, pro Canada to just, yeah, let's fuck off. Like, what's in the water there? They must be putting something in the water in Alberta. I swear they're putting something in the fucking water there, man. And yes, it's trying to snow here, dude, in the middle of May. The last time it snowed this time, in this time of May, was in 2014. That was 10 fucking years ago. Well, 12 years ago. Sorry. Can't believe it's fucking trying to snow right now. It's just not making me much happier either. I'm just waiting for the pot shop to open, and I gotta wait another hour. I haven't smoked a fucking joint in like 4 days, and I really, really need to smoke a fucking joint. Yeah, a state system. Yeah, that's another thing. And I've been talking about this too, Tolga. Like, our healthcare system is so fucked because we have 10 different healthcare systems in Canada. They say that Canada has free healthcare. Yeah, to a point. And that point is about this big. This big. Like, say if I go from Manitoba to Saskatchewan, I might actually have to pay. And then I come back to Manitoba, and then Manitoba will reimburse me. So it's not free healthcare. And it depends on what you have to do. And then insulin, if you're diabetic, insulin is supposed to be free in Manitoba. It's not. It's not. The wife has just went through 4 different fucking types of insulin. And it's like they give her the really expensive one first. That seems to work. It's like, oh, sorry, that's not covered under Manitoba healthcare. Then why the fuck did you give it to her? She even has insurance that should cover it. Even the company she works for, it's like anybody who's diabetic, we will cover everything. No, oh, we won't cover that. We won't cover this. Like, have you seen those little patches people put on their arms to check their blood sugars? That's 200. Well, first of all, the doctor gives her a test one. It's $200 for 2 weeks. That thing only lasts 2 weeks, and you got to replace it. 2 weeks, $200. That's $400 a month, and that's not covered under Manitoba healthcare. It's not covered under her work, and it's part of diabetes. It should be classified as that. And no, it's not. Like, what the fuck is going on? We need to like figure something out proper with this healthcare system. And we need to unitize. We need to make all the healthcare all the same across Canada, just not from province to province and territory to territory. Like I said, there's 10 different healthcare systems throughout Canada, and that doesn't make sense.
There was a Canadian kid the other day. He was also saying the same thing. Healthcare and education are super important.
You should enforce them more than anything. Yes, yes, for sure. And then like people like Mark Carney. Everyone's giving our prime minister right now a shitload of grief. And you know what? He was left in a bad position because of what Trudeau did. Trudeau like completely abolished fossil fuels, anything that came to oil and gas. It just no, let's get rid of it. And Stephen Harper, previous prime minister, that's what he was basing this country on. We're going to make this country great by investing in oil and gas because we have great resources in this. And then Trudeau comes in and be like, no, just rips it right up. Just, okay, let's start at zero. Like, what the fuck? And then now Carney is trying to do this again. And then people are asking for pipelines. You know, why aren't we doing these pipelines? Why aren't we doing these pipelines? Now Carney's fast tracking these pipelines. Now everyone's like, well, no, you can't do those pipelines now. Well, you can't do that. We didn't have approval on that. Yeah, because he's fast tracking approval, that which everyone was fucking asking for in the first place. Okay, so what the fuck do you guys want? What the fuck? Like, you say you want something, and now you're like, nah, no, you can't do it that way. Like, seriously. Like I said to you earlier, man, like I could die today and I'd be fucking happy. Yeah. And I wrote some jokes, but not like I'm going to be a stand-up comic anytime soon, but I started writing some comedy stuff. I really wish I had my other book with all my other jokes in it too. I should start doing stand-up comedy. I'm not as angry when I do stand or when I tell jokes. I'm just in a bad spot right now. B won a bunch of money on the online gambling. He sent me a picture of what he won, and I was like, dude, you better fucking cash out, man. Like, I have to hold his hand sometimes because he'll just keep pushing the button. Like, he doesn't even know sometimes how much he's won. He's just pushing the button. Like, it's so funny. It's like, B, look at what you got there. Like, fuck. Okay, you're coming home with me right now. Like, don't put any more money in. Don't put any more money in. So he was up about $1,600 last night. I made him cash out at 1,200. So he had lost 400. So I made him fucking cash out. And then he sent me $40. So whatever. Oh, you mean the online gambling? This is what he's doing is it's called Play Now. It's provincial regulated. So Manitoba, it's its own specific gambling site. So it's run through the MLCC, the Manitoba Lottery and Liquor Commission. And it's funny, lottery and liquor is run under the same provincial government legislation. Yeah. But what's funny, they were gonna put marijuana in with that. So it would have been MMLCC. But it's funny, the liquor commission is like, no, we don't we don't want to be handling marijuana. We want nothing to do with that. But so now marijuana is under its own thing. But liquor and lotteries is together here in Manitoba. Figure that out, eh? The two of the most addicting things for people is one thing. I guess it's not much different in Quebec. Everything's called a SAQ, the SAQ. You go to get your driver's license, it's SAQ. You go to get liquor at the liquor store, it's an SAQ. You go get your health card, it's a SAQ. You go to a provincial building, it's the SAQ. Like, it's so crazy how Quebec is. Almost like how, oh man, it's just so fucked up, this whole fucking country, man. And like, I don't know. I'm just so mentally frustrated right now. And it's just the mentality. And Albertans are saying that Canada has been ripping them off for years. Ripping you off from what? Give me an answer. Well, they've been taking our tax up. You only pay one tax. You don't pay province. You're the only province in this fucking country that only pays one tax. Like, this is why Quebec doesn't like Alberta. And like, trust me, I lived in Quebec. I know, like, this is one of the main questions because people are like those fucking Albertans, the fucking Albertans, they fucking out that money, their oil, the fucking them, and then it's like, really, you really hate them because of the oil? No, we hate them because they only pay one tax. They don't pay provincial; they only pay GST. So they have a 7% sales tax on all goods. Actually, I don't even think it's 7%. I think it's 6%. I'm not quite sure. I can't quite remember. But yeah, even so, 7% on your sales tax. They don't have to pay provincial. It's so crazy. And what's funny is they're paying the same amount for fuel as we are in Manitoba, and we got to pay GST, PST, and then yeah. So we're paying all this extra tax on top of what they are, and we're still paying for the same amount of gas. Like, their premier, like, fucking Trojan horse, man. Fucking Trojan horse. Oh, without no, I'm nearsighted. I'm nearsighted. I can't see up close with my glasses. I can't see up close. I have to drive with them though. Not like I need them to drive though. I know what a sign is. Like, there's a reason why signs are shaped the way they are. You know, like, you could be blind as a bat, be like, I know that shape. That's a stop sign. You know, like, oh, I better stop here. The fuck? Ugh. Oh. And it's funny is it wasn't supposed to be on my driver's license. The trick that this chick tricked me into putting my glasses on my driver's license, and now I can't have it removed. So now I have to wear my glasses. So I can see what's happening on the road, but I can't see how fast I'm driving. Well, because with my glasses on, I can't see the odometer, and then I can't see the road with my glasses on. So I'm fucked either way. So, like, what the fuck does it matter? Like, I took my buddy Gary to get his eyes. He had that LASIK. He had his corneas redone on his eyes. He drove to the city, and this guy's been driving me back and forth. Like, I've driven with this guy so many times. So many times. Good driver. Like, I could fall asleep with this guy until I found out. I took him for his eye surgery, and he's in the passenger seat, and he's like, "Holy fuck, I can actually see right now." And I'm like, "What do you mean? You could see before you like got here fine." And he's like, "Well, no, no, like I can actually see. Like, see that sign way over there?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I can read it. It says 51." I'm like, "What, you couldn't see that before?" He's like, "Even this sign right here. I couldn't see that before. And that sign, I couldn't see it before." Holy fuck, dude. You've been driving with me this whole time and you've been blind as a bat? It's like, what the fuck? Like, oh my goodness. That's what it like scared me. I was like, dude, I can't believe I trusted you that much. But he is a good driver. Better than my dad for sure. I used to trust my dad to drive, but no, that's when I knew my dad was starting to lose his mind, is when he couldn't stop driving like a normal person. He started driving like an Albertan. The fucking
BS.
My family doctor even tried his best to give me the report to drive the car without glasses. I had the test done 3 times for me, but small letter without glasses, I have to wear.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'd have to get bifocals. But bifocals, yeah, those are expensive, especially the seamless ones. You're looking at like just for the glasses themselves without the frames, you're looking at around 200 to 290 bucks just for the. And what's crazy is the frames nowadays. You go to an eyeglass store, they're charging you like $600 for a pair of frames. Like what the fuck? I'll just order them online, but then you got to trust ordering stuff online. Like, you ever order a pair of shoes from online? It's like, yeah, I know what size my feet are, but that's it's not what's listed online. Order a size 10. Yeah, that's not a size 10. Walking around like Sideshow Bob in some fucking clown shoes. Oh, fuck. Still another hour. I really, 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 really need to smoke a joint really badly. Like, I can't explain how badly I need to smoke a joint right now. Oh, dude. Okay. I said it was snowing. I wasn't fucking joking, man. Now it's starting to fucking really. Yeah, I'm gonna take you outside for a second. Oh, you might not be able to hear me. Yeah. Can you see the snow? Yeah, I forgot StreamYard only works if I have a mic in. But yeah, it's fucking snowing out. That fucking sucks. Oh. Oh, craziness. Fucking snowing again. I can't believe this. Farmers aren't going to be happy. And we had a dust storm here on, was it Wednesday? Thursday. Thursday, you walk down the street. It was literally, the street was just brown with topsoil. Just like, literally, you walk into it. I was talking with my buddy B. I was on Discord, and I had to keep wiping my phone because it was that covered in dust. And that's like 5 minutes outside just to have a cigarette. I had to keep wiping it. Like, it's so bad here. Went and cleaned out the big storm drain out front here. Because, yeah, we're going to get a huge downpour. Everyone's like, nah, we're not going to get a heavy rain like we did a couple years ago. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We haven't had a rain. Not a good rain. It's just sprinkled. Just like little pissy rain. But we haven't had an actual good rain here yet. And yeah, when we do get it, it's going to be all at once. Screw my lungs. Tolga, remember, I'm a full-time smoker. Full-time smoker. And not only that, smoking Cowboys. Unfiltered. At least the wife's feeling better. I don't know. She kind of pissed me off yesterday. Just walking into the door, like for the last 2 weeks, the first things always out of her mouth when she walks in the door is just bitching and complaining about somebody. So it's not like, hey, how's your day? Rah, 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 bitch, 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 bitch. Like she was bitching about yesterday about the neighbor doing laundry the other day. She's like, neighbor must be doing laundry. Reeks so bad of bleach in here, my eyes are burning. Um, I put like a drop of bleach in the garbage can to clean it, and I washed it out in the shower, and that was 3 hours ago. And your eyes are burning from that bleach. And you know what? There was no other times that you've had issues with me using bleach when I washed the dishes. And all of a sudden, like you just gotta point fingers at somebody. Oh, the neighbor upstairs, that bitch, blah blah blah. She's doing laundry again and was using bleach. It was me using bleach. Like, do you hear how you sound right now? And this is another reason why I'm like really mentally frustrated is just because you come home and you got to sit there and start pointing the fingers at people and have no just cause for it. Like she's almost as bad as these Alberta separatists right now. There's no just cause for this. What are you talking about? Unfiltered. I roll my own smokes, bud. I roll my own smokes. So what I do, I'm gonna roll one right now while we're sitting here. Anyway. Take my carton of smokes. Well, my used carton of smokes. Well, technically there's a filter. This is just so I don't get tobacco in my mouth. I see how fast I can roll a cowboy. Filter. I know there's two people in here. Hopefully the wife isn't the one watching right now because I just kind of bitched about her. But that's a legit bitch. That's a legit bitch. Like literally, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. She's probably mad at me. She's like, "Hey, you fell asleep on your chair." Blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever. Fell asleep. Whatever. I didn't bother you. Done. Oh, hey, hey, yo, yo, rolling cowboys. Oops. Who's got seeds? I don't know. In Manitoba, you can buy seeds from the pot shops now. I think they're like $9 a seed. Now that I think you can grow up to four or five plants now in Manitoba. And what's kind of funny is they want to abolish wood stoves. They want to abolish, even in Canada, they want to abolish wood stoves. That's so they can make you start paying for oil and gas. Oh, sweet. Another 45 minutes till I can go to the pot shop. Fuck me. I really need to smoke a joint so fucking bad. And they're feminized. They're feminized seeds. Back in the day, those Mark Emery seeds that were feminized, you're looking at for 12 seeds. No, for 10 seeds, you're looking at probably around $500-600 for just 10 seeds. So yeah, if $9 for a seed, and they're feminized. So you know you're getting a female. You don't want the male seeds. If you've ever grown marijuana, the males actually grow a pair of testicles with a little pecker that pops out of the like that. That's what a male plant looks like. Mark Emery. I think he's out of jail now. He got extradited to the United States for selling seeds into the States. I remember my buddy, he ordered 10 lemon skunk seeds right before Mark Emery went to jail. And he got a fucking one of those freezer Ziploc bags this full. It must have been a quarter pound of seeds. Like, here, just get rid of these seeds. This guy ordered these seeds, just give them all of them. And yeah, that was Mark Emery's lemon skunk seeds, which is very rare. I don't think I've ever seen lemon skunk in the market in Manitoba at all. Like that is one strain that has been gone to the wind.
Uh,
I don't know how that works in the States if I can send you seeds, but with the way tariffs and stuff are right now, they go through everything. So I'd probably get mm, I'd probably get locked up or something for that. Well, yeah, that's how Mark Emery got sent to the States. He got extradited because he was sending seeds. Pretty much the same thing as what happened to Tommy Chong. You know, he was selling his company was selling bongs in between states that where it was illegal. And then what they really charged him with is it went over a state, which doubled his prosecution against him or doubled his sentence. So that was pretty much yeah. OG Kush is pretty much a strain. Yeah, is big up here. Sour Diesel, Trainwreck, Cherry Pie. Um, Girl Scout cookies is a good one. I remember getting a pound of Girl Scout cookie weed, and my buddy's like, "Trust me, just get it." I'm like, Girl Scout cookie? What the fuck? How am I supposed to sell this shit? Girl Scout cookies. I'm like, you know how fruity that sounds? Like, oh, should I start dressing up as a Girl Scout? Hey, you want an ounce of weed? Like, Girl Scout. I smoked that Girl Scout cookie. Holy fucking Girl Scout cookie. Oh, you think the Girl Scout cookie would be raping me?
uh, gender.
Actually, it is. Marijuana plants, though, you can have hermaphrodites, so they'll have those little peckers, and it'll have those little peckers, and it'll have the regular. Normally, those other buds, they'll poke up like this, not hang down. That's how you know the difference between a male and a female. The balls hang down like this. The female plant, the balls hang up, and then there's the pecker kind of pokes up a little bit too. It doesn't dangle down like this. Actually, it dangles down like that. Cocalope. Never heard of that one.
Banana strawberry strains are gone.
Oh shit, eh? Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Like I got some LSD from like 20 years ago. I still have sunshine acid. Sunshine, sunshine on my shoulders. You know how many bands used to like rock out to that shit? I even have some of that Grateful Dead shit. That Grateful Dead acid though, it's pretty weak. It's generic. You can tell it's very like manufactured. Like the sunshine acid and the Felix the Cat acid, very one of a kind, one off stuff. Well, not one off stuff, but the guys who synthesized that they found like a little. They're all a little bit different. They're all a little bit different. The sunshine is very earthy, Mother Gaia kind of feeling. It always feels like there's a light on top of you, like there's God on top of you. So like you have no shadow, but there's a light around you at all times. It's pretty crazy. The Felix the Cat, uh, whew, how to explain it? That is almost as intense as the sunshine acid, but whoever synthesized that, they knew what they were doing and they were trying to create a specific product. They put their heart and soul into it. Unlike, stuff now, it's just manufactured for the dollar, just like everything else.
I just finished to read a report about alcohol addiction. They're saying the rates are dramatically gone down in the U.S., especially among youth.
Even marijuana use in Canada is the same thing. And then alcohol consumption in Canada has dropped significantly too. I think it's down like
26% right now. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And one of the reasons that alcohol consumption has gone down here in Canada is because we can't get certain American liquor up here. We can't get Jack Daniels anymore. We can't get Tito's vodka. Pretty much anything from Mexico we can get. So it's Canadian product. And then there's even companies here in Canada right now. They're making Canadian bourbon and Canadian whiskey. Well, Canadian Tennessee whiskey, but they can't call it Tennessee whiskey. They or Canadian whiskey. They call it something else. So yeah, it's fucked up. There's a lot of stuff up here that's pretty messed up. Yeah, those I still have some. Like I can show it here. I have a picture on my phone that I have to go dig through the vault. Like this is art. Like I could probably sell this LSD to somebody and just have it as a piece of art because this is it. If I'd be surprised if anybody even has any of this stuff, considering it's over 20 some years old now. Un momento. A couple weeks ago, I took some of that Felix just because I thought it would help me clear my head. No. Oh! Took it off. I cleaned my phone off the other day and I forgot about it. Oh, the Darknet. Okay, Silk Row. Silk Row. Did you get it from Silk Row or did you get it from something else? The guy who started Silk Row was from BC, Canada. Silk Row, and he's locked up. He got a 65-year sentence just for starting that website. And what's funny, he just started the website. And then it was all Chinese investors who helped him pay for it all. And he got a 65 years to life. Well, that's a life sentence to him. Like, that's so fucked up. He got fucked over. Yeah, when Bitcoin was $3. Yeah, yeah. I know. Me and my buddy, we had Bitcoin and we ended up spending it on some fish tank cleaner. Fish tank cleaner. It wasn't fish tank cleaner. I'm trying to remember what it was. It wasn't 2CB, but it was something like 2CB. There's still a lot of black market stuff that's still fairly cheap, though. You just need to know where to go. Like, there's people I can go and get. I can get a pound of weed in, like, not far from me right now. Like, I can get OG, Purple Kush, Girl Scout cookies, pretty much anything you can get in the stores right now. I could get a pound for around $600. If I went to the Chinese Mafia in Winnipeg, about 2 hours away, I'd be paying $400 for a pound, which is pretty good. But yeah, that was starting to get played out though. The dealers I normally used to work with, after a certain point, when things are starting to seem too good to be true, yeah, it's best to kind of just get away from those people because the hammer is coming down quickly on them.
Arrested people in Brazil and other countries.
You're not talking about Silk Road though. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're lurking on Silk Road.
I had hash mail and all. That's hilarious.
You got to pay for hash mail now. That's the new thing. So instead of using Bitcoin, they're using hash mail. That's interesting. I've been so out of that stuff. I got out of the drug market probably about 3 years ago. I really got out of the heavy drug market about 10, 12 years ago, right before I moved to Quebec. I got out of the. That was one of the reasons I moved to Quebec is just get out of the scene, start something. But what I didn't realize is moving to Quebec, you could still get mescaline, you could still get PCP, like all the drugs that you thought were extinct, you can still get in Quebec, and it's crazy. Like just like nothing. Anyone who's selling weed, be like, hey, could I get some PCP or some mescaline? Like, I remember this one guy, this guy I worked with. He comes up to me. He's like, "You want some weed?" I'm like, "No, no." He's like, "PCP?" I'm like, "No." And he was like, "Mescaline?" And no, no, no. He asked me PCP, and I was like, "You know what? Instead of PCP, if you said you had some mescaline, I'd say yes." He was like, "Buddy, buddy, I can get you some mescaline. Yeah, here, I'll see you in a couple days, or I'll be back tomorrow with some mescaline." Mescaline is a synthetic form of like it's kind of like peyote mushrooms mixed with LSD. So yeah, like a synthetic form of peyote cactus. Sorry, not peyote mushrooms. What the fuck? But Mexican mushrooms are crazy. If you can get Aztec gold mushrooms, it's very like it's very South American, very different than what you'd find in like BC mushrooms. BC mushrooms are like very earthy, you're very grounded. Like you find more in touch with like earth, the mother Gaia kind of feeling, but the Mexican Aztec golds, holy fuck. Like yeah, you're seeing like Aztec gods, everything's very temple-y, like point can't say pointy, but just way two totally different types of mushrooms, two totally different types of highs. Do, do, do. Oh, that was way before Silk Road. Oh no, no, no. If I was in Quebec, I could probably help you out, but I'm out of that scene now. I'm completely out of that scene. I still know a few people in Quebec. I just don't want to get into that stuff. I got away for so many years without getting caught. I got caught once, and it was with just marijuana. But when I got caught, it was in one of those full size Ziploc bags where you knew there was a half a pound in there. And sorry, a pound is two full Ziploc bags, those big freezer bags. That's a pound of weed. I had so I had 4.7 grams left in one of those bags, and that's what they busted me with. And it was so funny. At that time, they couldn't fingerprint me. They couldn't photograph me. They couldn't throw me in jail. They had to release me and just give me a promise to appear in court. And it was so funny. Those cops were so pissed because they were like, fuck, if we would only got him yesterday. It's like, sorry, you guys fucked up. But the reason that they tried to charge me with that is because I had arrest warrants for guns and explosives, uh, firearms offenses. But this was during the Columbine time there. So Manitoba, actually all across Canada, they enacted a new rule called the Columbine Act. So if you're within so many blocks within a school, they can go to a judge. So say if somebody says I have a gun or I have drugs, the police officers could go to a judge and they could skip everything else and then get search warrants because I'm within a zone within a school, and they expanded that zone around schools. So a judge, under false pretenses, they said they were looking for guns and explosives and body armor, stuff like that. Well, I don't shit where I eat. I won't keep guns at my own fucking house, dumbasses. So they raided my house and everything. Yeah, gave me the whole fucking rundown, handcuffed me, and sitting in my own house, handcuffed, watching them just tear my house apart. I remember when they found the crawl space. The head detective. This is funny. This is a good story. The head detective who was in gun oh, what was he? Major crimes. He was under major crimes. He's sitting there just sitting with me the whole time while I'm handcuffed, and he's like, "I got to take a piss." I'm like, "Well, you obviously know where the fucking bathroom is. Like, duh, like it's right there. You guys been through my fucking whole house. Like, go ahead, take your piss." So he goes and takes a piss, and he kicks the bath mat, and there's a hatch that goes into the crawl space. And I remember him kicking that. He's in the bathroom. You can still hear him pissing. Did you see? Hear that flow going? And, holy fuck, boys! I got it! I fucking got it! Oh! And he brings all the cops in after he's done taking his piss. He's like, opens up the hatch. He's like, "Okay, you go in there." No, no, no. He looks at another cop. Looks at the other cop. He's like, "You go down there." And the other cop's like, looks at the other cop. He's like, "You go down." It's just this pass the buck along all the cops. And it was sitting there like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, somebody's got to go down there. Like, you guys gonna raid my fucking house? Then fucking do it. Like, stop passing the buck. Why don't you go down there? And the investigator, I don't want to say his name, but just wait. The punchline's coming up here. So, they won't send anybody down there. Nobody wants to go down there. And he's like, "What's down there?" I'm like, "I don't know, a bunch of antifreeze and dead mice." And he's just like, "Okay, well, are the drugs and guns down there?" Blah blah. I'm like, "Well, you're not here for drugs in the first place. You're here for guns and explosives. So yeah, there's definitely no guns down there. You might find some drugs down there. I don't know. If you did, I probably forgot where I put it. So if you find it, shout out to you because I couldn't find it." So they wouldn't go down there. They wouldn't send the police dog down there. They ripped my whole fucking house apart. Don't look in the crawl space. Take me back to the cop shop, interrogate me for 8 hours. 8 hours on top of them raiding my house. So I sat at my house for 6 hours while they were cleaning it out, while I was there in person. Then they took me to the cop shop and interrogated me for 8 hours. Didn't get anything out of me. And then the lead investigator, the guy who's in part of this major crimes, called me up 8 years ago. 8 years ago, calls me up. He's like, "Hey, I heard you do wood stoves and fireplaces and tile work." And I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, and at first I'm clueless. Like, I don't know who this guy is on the phone. I'm like, "Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, 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 no problem." I get to his house. I'm like, "Holy fuck, it's you!" And he's like, "Oh, it's you." He says the same thing to me. He's like, "Oh, how you been doing?" I'm like, "I don't know, keeping my nails clean." He's like, "Obviously, I haven't seen you in a long time." I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, just letting you know, I'm retired now. I don't give a shit. Uh, we just doing our job." And I was like, "Totally. I understand. I have no grief, no beef with you, man. I have absolutely no beef with you. You know, you're doing your job. Somebody had some beef with me, said something, and obviously trying to get me in trouble." And he's like, "Yep, that's fine. Yeah, so I want this wood stove, this tile done around the wood stove, blah blah blah." And then he calls me back to do more work for him after that. While I'm at his house, the lead detective, the retired detective, actually, he ended up becoming the police chief. So he retired as the police chief. Calls me back to do more work for him. Why? Because I'm honest and reasonably priced. Uh, I don't know. I just charge people what I thought was fair. You know, there's always people that charge like what the market value is. Like, I just needed money to, survive till the next month. Like that's fine. But it was so funny. And still to this day, I did use up my get out of jail free card though, and I used it up on the wife. And it was kind of a shitty reason. Her Facebook got hacked, and somebody was using her Facebook to sell puppies that people were prepaying for. And we had the RCMP investigating us. We had the Brandon City Police investigating us. So that get out of jail free card, I'm like, "Hey, this needs to end." And the one cop who was investigating us out of the Brandon City Police, just absolute cunt. Just a fucking cunt. Like, there was no way of trying to explain anything to her. It's like everything was our fault. Like, okay, Where are the fucking puppies? Where's all this stuff? Like, does it look? I don't even own a fucking dog. He's like, well, yeah, that's the point. You're ripping people off saying that you have puppies. Well, you have pictures of the fucking puppies, right? Well, yeah. Okay, look at the background. Does that look like anywhere here? And she had wanted nothing to do with me. She's like, just shut the fuck up, blah blah blah. So I call up this retired police chief. I was like, hey, dude, I need that get out of jail free card right now. He's like, what's up? And it's funny. He's at a hockey game with a fucking like the whole hockey arena watching a fucking hockey game. He's watching a Jets game, like in person. Jets games aren't fucking cheap to go to. Winnipeg Jets. I call him while he's at a Jets game. What's up? Blah blah blah. He goes to the bathroom so he can talk to me. I was like, yeah, I need that get out of jail free card. Tell him what's happening. He's like, no problem, it's handled. 3 fucking minutes later, no fucking joke. That fucking cop, that fucking stupid bitch calls me back. She's like, okay, investigation's over. Oh, just like that? She's like, I'm not saying anymore. It's just, I'm closing the case. 3 minutes. I wish I would have kept that get out of jail fucking free card. 3 fucking minutes. Oh. I'd like to say his name, but no. But shout out to him. Got my fucking jet, and there is such thing as a get out of jail free card. I could have used that on my impaired and got away with my impaired. And my impaired though, I was sleeping in my fucking truck with the keys on me, and they gave me a fucking impaired. Like, what kind of fucking bullshit is that? Like, just because I'm in my truck sleeping, like that's me being responsible. Like, because I know I couldn't drive, so I sat in my truck just because my fucking keys are on me. I could have used my get out of jail free card for that. Yeah, yeah, and that would have been fucking gone and vetoed. But ended up using it for the wife. And 3 minutes after I was off the phone with him, that fucking bitch called me back. Yep, investigation's over. What? Bitch. Fuck. Oh, some of the stories I could tell. Some of the stories. It's funny. And what's funny is there's a lot of drug dealers I know and a lot of people that I know that are very well connected in the police services and RCMP. I even know RCMP officers and jail guards that are drug dealers. Yeah, figure that out, eh? I know one RCMP, he actually had to leave the force because he found out that everyone else that he was working with were running drugs and not just running drugs, they were protecting, they were couriering, they were protecting the couriers, like helping them move products so they wouldn't get pulled over or get stopped or anything like that. And they were helping them courier drugs. And this one RCMP ended up finding out. And they were like, okay, then you want in? He was like, well, no, I don't want to be a part of this. And they're like, okay. And yeah, they didn't just make his life a living hell. His life was threatened. And he could have lost his life over that. Yeah. So just to say that just because you're a police officer means that you're well, a Winnipeg police officer, fucking drug dealer of the city, one of the highest ranking fucking drug dealers in the city in Winnipeg, just got busted, and he only got a 7-year sentence, and he's been a drug dealer the whole fucking time he was a police officer. And there's still people who testified against him are terrified for their lives right now because he only got 7 years. So once he gets out of jail, yeah, pretty fucked up. Pretty crazy. Oh, I need to go for a smoke though. I need my nicotine break. Actually, I can go to the weed store soon. 20 more minutes. I know I sound like a junkie right now, but I haven't fucking smoked a joint in like 4 days. I'm dying here, and especially with the shit that's happening in the news and all this nonsense here in Canada about the separation and people that I thought would be totally for keeping Canada together sign the petition to separate from Canada. Like, what the fuck? Of all the people, these are the people I thought I could like, trust. Like and keep Canada strong. And no, they want to separate from Canada. That's some fucked up shit. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. There's something in the water in Alberta for sure. Or everyone's huffing fumes. Uh, Here, let's do this. Waka Waka, still hear me? And that cop, super nice guy. Super nice guy. I remember there was something happened across the street from him where all the cops are coming out. I was like, what's going on across the street? He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm retired. I'm not a cop anymore. I don't want anything to deal with this. Like, I see my friends across the street. I want to go talk to them, but no, I'm done with that. I don't want anything. The amount of shit he had to deal with, he wants nothing. And especially as a police chief, he probably watched the corruption happen and he couldn't wait to get out of the fucking police force. Oh, my cigarette, my cowboy's all fucking wet and sticky. I'm all heated up and hot and bothered right now. Here, let's do this. There we go. No, just don't walk away and tear my laptop off the ground. Well, it stopped snowing. Thank God. I'm gonna go take my bike for a ride. And Tolga, you still in here? Tolga, you've seen my bike, eh? My squirrel, my two-wheel steering bike, steers from the front and the back. I should repost that on my channel, that squirrel video I made. That really doesn't show the full spectrum of what that bike can do. I really need like somebody to follow me while I'm riding that bike. And the neighbor who used to live over here. Oh shit, I guess I could. Oh fuck. And then my touchpad don't work now. That sucks. This laptop's only like a year and a half old. Might be all the porn I'm watching. And then Tolga, what do you think? New stripped down. Do you think I get more views after every article I rip off an article of clothing? I was thinking about that to get like subscribers. Just do the top half. Make it look like I take my pants off. Get right down to my skivvies. Then maybe walk away butt ass naked. You just see my butt. You probably still see my schlong hanging out though. Ugh. Why do they say small guys have fucking small dicks? Not true. Trust me, I've never had a complaint. I think every girl I've ever fucked was like, wow. Wow. Things do hit small packages. Yeah, there's no such thing here. I'm only 5'5". Oh, but no kids. Thank God I never had kids. Not even a mistake. Not even an accident. I think they sterilized my whole bloodline at birth. I only have one cousin who has kids. One male cousin that has kids. All my female cousins have kids. All my male cousins, no kids. Which is pretty fucked up. I wouldn't be surprised if my mom went and had me sterilized on purpose, just to fuck with my dad. Ugh. Or maybe it's my high functioning Asperger's. They just automatically sterilize me. But yeah, my bloodline's done. Not too many of us left around. My buddy died just a couple months ago, and he was the last of his bloodline, which is kind of sad. I'll show you something in a second. I got some Mason gear, Freemason gear, from like from World War One, like legit Freemason shit. I'll show you guys that, and then I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna head to the pot shop because I really need to smoke a joint so bad. Feels like my head is about to explode for like the last 3 days. Doesn't help that I've only had like 6 hours of sleep in 3 days. And I don't feel tired. That's the funny thing. No drugs. Like, so fucked up. Don't do drugs. I don't need to do drugs. I can stay up all night if I need to, or if I want to. It doesn't bother me. Should have had both of my eyebrows pierced. Notice this eyebrow stays up higher? It's because I had my eyebrow pierced, and this eyebrow goes way down. Yeah. Should have had this eyebrow pierced. Keep my eyes open. Almost like those, what is it, a chow chow? Chow chow, what's the other dog? You have to have their eyes sewn open because their eyes close on them. Holy fuck, everyone's in a fucking hurry today. It's like everyone's late for work. It's Saturday. Everyone's in a fucking hurry. You know what happens when you're in a hurry? Bad shit happens. Never be in a hurry for anything. Okay. Yeah. Let's dig up this crazy shit. Un momento. I'll be right back. Okay. Look how old this is. This old leather hat package here. This is pretty crazy. I don't like touching this thing. It's got like bad juju. Like this thing has an energy about it. It's a Freemason apron for ceremonies. This is a high level one. This is all these tassels. This is all sterling silver. This is all silver stitching. All this stitching here is all silver. This is from a railroader. I was gonna give it back to the Freemasons, but yeah, I don't know. Not many of them left around anyways. And that's the last of that bloodline. Really wonder why my buddy who died, I'm wondering why he didn't become a Freemason. And he was like a giant too. This guy was like super tall. He was like Bigfoot. Crazy shit.
Oh shit, it already is 10 o'clock. What the fuck's going on with my laptop? I can't change the time on here for some reason. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna head over to the pot shop. Now that I'm looking at the clock, it's 20 after 10 a.m. Central Time. Fucking only slept a couple hours. Pretty messed up. My eyes don't look too bad either. Not too baggy. Little black, not too bad. Been worse. Whew. Getting a little heated right now. Just talking about some of this shit. I'm just getting hot and bothered. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, I gotta clear this shit off. Yeah, in the digital age right now, it's hard to do anything online. Everything's being tracked. Like the other day, I was using Gemini to just find out some dates, like correct date lines for some of my news stuff. And Gemini is just sitting there on my phone, not on, and all of a sudden Gemini just blurts out, "You don't want that job." And I was like, "Excuse me, what the fuck are you talking about?" And I had just previously read an email before I even turned on Gemini, and it was somebody asked me for a job interview for a job I didn't apply to. And I was like, okay, so I did some fact checking. That job was for a place an hour and 45 minutes away from here that I didn't even apply for. And then when I got a call, or when I emailed them back to ask, like, hey, like, what's this like Skype thing you want to do this interview on? And then what does the job entail? And they never replied again. So I don't know. Be careful when it comes to putting your resume on some of these online websites where it's like a job find website. Don't put your resumes on there because it's just a scam to get your personal information. I feel bad for some of the people who put their like stupid shit, like their full address, their social insurance number, just because with the information that you have from somebody's resume, you could do some pretty nasty stuff online with somebody's information just from their resume. And people are dumb enough to put all that information online. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. And it was Jim Jones's birthday the other day. I know Jim Jones is dead. He committed suicide. Jim Jones, Jonestown, Gaia, Gaia, Africa. 909 people committed suicide all at once. One of the biggest mass suicides in his actually, yeah, the biggest mass suicide in history. Jonestown. That was pretty fucked up. And that was right after the reporters were there. Jim Jones tried to have those reporters murdered right before they left, and then he asked all his people to drink the Kool-Aid, and then the people that didn't drink the Kool-Aid, they just shot them. So not all of those 909 committed suicide at once. Some of those people were just murdered, shot, killed. Pretty messed up. Yeah, Jonestown. Wow. How could you just give up everything to move, like sell your home and give it to Jim Jones, to the church there, and then move to Africa, to Guyana, Africa? Like that's some messed up shit. But anyways, I'm out of here. Thanks you guys for popping in. And here, hold on a second. Oh, I can't give you a wrench from here, man. That sucks. Go back into my chats there later there. Yeah, go back into my chats there, and I'll give you a wrench or pop in again.
I do lives Monday to Friday, 4 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time. It's like news based. I call it news stripped down. Well, it's yeah, news stripped down, 30 minutes or less. Why? Because anything longer than that's BS. I don't talk about Epstein files or this UFO abductions of those scientists BS. And then to say that aliens are abducting these scientists, it's like, what the fuck, you guys? Okay, if somebody gets like Samantha Guthrie's mom being kidnapped, you might as well just say her mom was kidnapped by aliens. It'd be the same as these scientists that are disappearing or being murdered. Like, it's like, no, there's somebody involved. Somebody had to kill them or somebody made them disappear. Like, it's not fucking aliens, you guys. Like, holy fuck. Like, think realistically. Like, everyone's just like, oh, aliens, aliens, aliens. And then the alien or the documents that the US released on those UFO files. Holy fuck. Those pictures and videos they released, those weren't new. I've seen almost all of those videos and all of those pictures, and some of those pictures, they're fake. They were deemed fake years ago. There was one from like 1965, I think? Or is it 1956? One of the two. I'm dyslexic. I flip numbers around. This is why I always got to fact check my dates. It's because I get numbers backwards sometimes. Well, I get a lot of things. I even talk backwards sometimes. I'll say the bright is light instead of the light is bright. Yeah, and just my dyslexia. But I know how to deal with that. Now that I know that I'm dyslexic, I can catch myself doing it. But yeah, I wish somebody would have told me growing up in school that I was dyslexic and then I do things back. If somebody could have explained it to me, I would have had better response in school. And you know what? I probably would have taken French because the French language is all backwards. It literally is all backwards. It's so funny. They talk like a fruit roll up. They call a roll de fruit, or no, fruit de roll, fruit de roll. They say it backwards. Everything is backwards. It's so fucked up. And then quatre-vingt dix, 88, quatre-vingt, cat-vingt dix. That's what is it? Cat vein. It's a mathematical equation that equals 88. Quatre-vingt dix. It's so fucked up. And it's funny, when I'm in Quebec, I was trying to explain this to stupid fucking French people. I'm like, do you realize like some of these numbers that you're saying is a mathematical equation to equal that number instead of just saying the number? So you guys are just wasting your breath by doing all these words. If you ever look at a French manual, it's about yay big. Okay, you look at an English manual, it's this big. It's because they add all these extra fucking words for no reason. It's so crazy. But I'm out of here. But you guys, I'm gonna be back on Monday, 4 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time for News Stripped Down. Today's just a kind of a vent day. I need to just vent out the frustrations I'm having. This news stripped down stuff. I've been doing this since the end of January. And I've been consistent Monday to Friday. I think I've only missed one day. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. No, that's cool, Toga. And I don't know if you want to play some games a little bit later, Toga. I'm totally down for that. I'm tried getting a hold of my buddy to see if he wanted help cleaning his house, but I guess not. I don't know. And doesn't want help. He keeps asking me for help, and every time I go over there, he's like, "Not today, not today, not today." So it's just okay, whatever then. I don't know, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm not gonna sit there and get too hot and bothered over it. But yeah, yeah, I'll give you a text there later. And yeah, I'm gonna go get myself some weed, smoke a joint, and then play a little bit of video games. I've been playing this one game lately. It's called Misery. Yeah. Holy fuck, is it misery? I don't think that's helping my mental health at all. This game is so mentally frustrating. It's crazy, but it is pretty fun. But it's mentally frustrating. But anyways, I'm out of here, and peace out, Tolo. Peace out, everyone, and yeah, come pop back in Monday. Like I said, 4 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm here. And what I talk about in the news, yes, you might not agree with. They are my opinions, but most of the time when I talk about the news and stuff and how I think things are going to play out is normally the way it does play out. Just nobody listens. So I don't know. Sometimes it feels like I'm just wasting my breath. It's like this whole Alberta separation thing. Everyone's like, "Yep, we're separating. We got this. We got this." No, you don't. Like you guys, like the writing is on the wall. Like you don't fucking get it. It just, I don't know. It just feels like sometimes I'm just talking to myself, which technically I am right now. I'm just sitting here talking to a computer screen. But I'll be back for Monday, and Tolga, I'm always in touch with you all the time. So yeah, keep doing your AI chatbot shit. Okay, love you guys. Peace out, and you guys have a great weekend. And just just let things go. Like, don't start arguments with people because you're never gonna win an argument. Just if you have to, just walk away. That's the best thing to do, you know. And even if somebody you feel is wrong, that's the whole part of democracy, you know, and that's the human race. We have a right to an opinion. We have a right to our views, and we don't always agree with each other, and that's democracy. And it's just the way the world works, and we don't have to get angry over each other. We don't have to get angry over politics. We don't have to get angry over how things are happening in the world. We just have to sit there and, you know, listen and see where other people's perspectives are coming from. And that's all I could say. Like, if you could see where I started, like years ago when I started this channel in 2013, I have changed, I don't know, almost, I'd say night and day. Yes, I still have the same views, but I promote them a little bit differently than how I would. I'm not so much in your face trying to force people into something that, you know, I can't force somebody to do. And I've come to realize that the best thing to do is, you know, just let people think what they want. You're never going to change people's ideas, no matter how hard you try. So even if you put a gun to somebody's head, you're not going to make them change their ideas. But you guys all have a great weekend. Just stay calm, take it easy, and yeah, just try and be the best person you can be, even if you're dealing with somebody that is undealable, you know, somebody that just not worth your time, you know. Even give those people the light of day. Even people I don't like, I'll still go. Even somebody I don't like, if I seen them on the side of the highway with a flat tire, I would still go and help them, whether I like that person or not. That's just the type of person I am. And that's how the rest of this world should be. Whether you like a person or not, you should still go around with open hands and open arms and do the best that you can as a human being. Okay. Awesome. Okay. You guys have a great weekend. And like I said, Tolga, love you lots. And I'll talk to you in a bit, man. Hey, kissy, kissy. Oh, should I start tripping now? Just kidding. Okay. Peace out. Have a good weekend, you guys. Yes.